Thank you very much to Mr. Huile for sharing us your wonderful insights on battery usage. And I believe now battery will play another important role in the future of residential solution. Up next, we have Mr. Mondo Ching addressing the topic of shading and planning consideration for a house. Please welcome Mr. Mondo Ching.
Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Mondo Ching of Mondo Green Energy Hong Kong. We're the partner of Huawei in Hong Kong and Macau region. I believe you already enjoy a lot of experts from the industry talking about massive power plants, mega and gigawatts. So we're trying to share something different today. We would like to share about a picture of solar development in Hong Kong and also shading and planning consideration for house. Our mission is to reduce global warming, protect the environment, and we're devoted to develop green building materials. For green building materials, it's not only green. We have the building integrated photovoltaic, like the solar tile on top of the roof, solar wall and window. We have different color, different transparent, and different texture. On the floor, we have solar bricks, and we can have different light effect at night. On the construction side, we have aluminum formworks for which you don't require any wood for building. High strength deformed steel bar, you can reduce 13% of steel consumption. Stainless board core slabs is being used as a green building material. They don't require any cement or sand. The isolation, the negative pressure isolation hospital in Korea, they just been built by this material in 3 days' time. Hong Kong is a city located in South China. We have 7.5 million people in 1,104 kilometers square. We have over 45,000 buildings, and most of them are tall buildings in the city, with mountains and islands around us. We have a nice Victoria Harbour and beautiful oceans. You see all these tall buildings, they're sharing their shading to the lower one all day long. Under global warming, 4 seasons are becoming 2 seasons, and typhoons are becoming super typhoons of over 200 kilometers per hour. In this summer, we have over 40 days of high temperature warnings, and it's becoming more regular on this high temperature warning. We have a very good sunshine. On a year round, we have average of 3.5 to 4 hours a day. Over the countryside, we have to consider about seasonal birds and environment protection. So the green belt areas are prohibited to build solar farm. The agricultural lands are reserved for farming. So the large solar farm we can build is on top of warehouse and some factory buildings, school buildings, and government buildings. Our energy is produced based on coal, natural gas, nuclear, pump storage, and oil. Renewable energy is less than 2% for the time being. The Hong Kong government issued Climate Action Plan year 2030 in response to the Paris Agreement. We start the feed-in tariff scheme by the end of year 2018. For luxury house, we can have an option to install solar tile or solar PV on top. But what is the key things to think about? A waterproof mounting mechanism, stay strong under typhoon, a beauty outlook, and shading solution. Most important, safety, reliability, and high efficiency. Because the return of this house is around $5, 5 Hong Kong dollars per kilowatt. The structure repairing is very important for houses, and most of them are already over 30 years old. So we have to taking care about the structure, the waterproof, the anchor, and aluminium wells. You see the beauty of this triple arch solar tile? A similar looking of the traditional tiles, but the durability is much longer on this solar tile. And it is integrated to the building. For some of the houses, we have different floors. The higher floor will give a shadow to the lower one, especially the one facing south. In the morning, you will have a large area of shadow on the lower level. And other than the building itself, the trees are also giving the shadow on the PV. And the lower efficiency by this shading cover will pull down the performance on the street. And the solution of that is to use an optimizer. And the Huawei optimizer can allow you to plug PV of 450 watt. And it's just in a palm size and easy installation. You can just plug one side and one side out. And the optimizer can allow you to rate the performance of each single PV. And you're not required to install optimizer on every single PV. You only need to add optimizer on those PV with a shadow. At the very beginning, when we start solar system in Hong Kong, most of the electricians are familiar with AC, but for DC or solar systems, they are not so familiar. Fortunately, the Huawei FusionSolar apps are very user-friendly. They can just scan the QR code, link it up by Wi-Fi, and you can easily manage and control the system by the mobile apps. The beauty outlook is giving a pure and clear matching to the house. Lower harmonic It's giving good quality energy to the household owner. And the brilliant design of the AC plug-in, you just plug and lock. You don't need a screwdriver on it. Safety is very important. In early December, we have a PV system getting fire. The DC arcing detection by the AI boost, the AFCI, Art Fault Circuit Interrupter, may help to prevent this sort of disaster. For solar storage, we have certain consumption in town, especially for some industry like the construction industry. When they start a construction site, it takes time for them to do application, approval, and installation for power supply. But for an off-grid solar energy system, it is better, safer, and greener option for them compared with the diesel engine generator. We're very excited about the Huawei Lunar 2000. It equipped with lithium battery and allow you to have flexibility to install 3 packs of 5K battery. You can add it up by 1, 2, or 3 pack up to 15K. So let's transform more positive energy to care, love, and share. I hope you enjoy my presentation, and we wish you and your family a Merry Christmas, a happy, healthy year 2021. All the best.
Thank you very much indeed to Mr. Mondo Ching for bringing us such an informative session.